Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing the the Bulls game game recap. The Bulls lose 105 to 108 to the Cleveland Cavaliers in a game in which you could arguably say we should have been able to pull off, but again, it comes back to we didn't have any defense. We didn't have any we we were able to score at times on offense, but most of the game we're just surprised that we were able to get back in it. And it's not exactly the take you'll want to hear, but we all go through this stuff. I'm going to try to get my okay. This might take a while because my batteries are. That was my speaker that made that noise. Um. So yeah, this might take a bit. Yes. Okay. Now we can get into the recap, and I'll also get to the Micah Parsons, what he said. No, don't go to the. Damn it, I'm still used to. Alright. The Chicago Bulls end up losing to the Cleveland Cavaliers in their away game, in a game of which, if I'm not mistaken, Kobe White and DeMar DeRozan score over 52, 56 points total, and around that. And all together, and they could not get the job done in the game still. And this is what the score was, or what points was for the Bulls. Andre Drummond had 10 points, 15 rebounds. Kobe White had 32 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Alex Caruso had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. DeMar DeRozan, 24 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. 6 assists. And Aodosunmu had 12. And Vooch shot a 4 for 16, 1 for 5 from 3. He had 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 9 points. And Vooch is kind of one of those players I want to get into on here. He intends to... I don't know what the heck I could say about Zach. Or not Zach, but freaking Vooch. Vooch just... He's showing his age right now. He is not scoring like he should. I understand why people would want to keep him, but why not bring up somebody like, for instance, Adama Sanago from the G League or Summer League or whatever, and give him a shot at the center position, or at least get some playing time. See if he brings what he's done in the G League, Summer League. I don't know. Forgive me, but I'm pretty sure it's Summer League. In the Summer League, to the roster and see if he can show it. All he needs is a chance to show what he can do. But the Bulls won't do that. They don't do that kind of stuff. They won't bring up somebody who, especially a young talent like Adama Sanago, to have a chance because they're too stuck on Vooch and Drummond being there. Because here's the thing. In all honesty, you need to get younger at the center position. Because Vooch is on, he's 31, 32? He might be 33, I don't know. But Vooch is up there in age, and his playing is starting to show why. Last season he did pretty good. Going into this season, he has just looked like that abysmal so far. He has not been doing very good. The younger guys, in all honesty, have been doing better than what the older guys are doing right now. That's just the natural way of things. That is just how everything is being kind of hang on. I'm trying to set this up to where I got sun on my face. That way you guys can see me much better. There we go. But yeah, I just think that when you look at Vooch, his play this year has not been good, not even great. In fact, probably not even decent. He's he's shown his age, and if I'm Chicago, which if I am in their situation of where, okay, we got a center who is showing their age, not saying that Vooch ain't a good player. He's a great player. He is a great player. You know, there's a reason why we got him from Orlando when we did back in the 2021 season. But now, a few years later, he's already showing his age, and normally when a player shows his age, it's not a good sign. Um, Maybe he picks it up. I don't know, but he just hasn't yet. He just hasn't yet. That's kind of going to be the it factor for that type of play for Vooch at least. And great, the whole team really hasn't been the best this year. Yeah, we've had some good games with the younger guys. Last game we beat the Hawks. Um, in fact, I'll get that out of the way now. Um, so in the Hawks game, uh, Nikola Vucevic had 24 points. Kobe had 20. Io had 29. And DeMar DeRozan had 29. So Vooch had a good game during that one, but he's up and down. That's how his game is. It's just up and down. I'm not saying he's a terrible player. I'm not saying he's a that he's a great player. But well, I did call him a great player, but you know what I mean. I'm not calling him the best at his position. And Javon Carter had 11 points, which is a shocker there to me. In which, of course, we lost to the Orlando Magic. We lost to them 108 to 108 to 114. In a game where Aodosumu had 19 points, DeRozan had 28, Kobe 4, or Kobe 14, and Vucevic had 26. So yeah, it's really frustrating to see your team have that good of stats with the players, but another thing is that you can't just rely on three players to get the job done. Not every time. You need a whole group effort, and they just ain't showing that. But now that that's out of the way, let's address the elephant in the room of this certain player. Micah Parsons comes out and says TJ Watt is not a top 5 edge rusher in the league. That just absolutely blew my mind when he said that. And he said he had the stats to back it up. Stats this, stats that of his own personal stats to on TJ. Well, here's one thing. How about 19 sacks, nearly 20 sacks if he didn't, or would have been 20 sacks if he did not get injured? I fully would have been confident in saying he would get those 20 sacks. But he didn't because he ended up getting injured in week 18 versus the Ravens. But Parsons has a lot of nerve to talk about him considering he said he was going to break this man's sack record. And he didn't do it. Why? Because once people start figuring out Parsons, they take him out of the game. Oh, look at where Dallas's defense is. It's just complete hogwash shit. And that's no offense again. That's no shade towards Cowboys and Cowboys fans. Any of that. Any of them can tell you if you take Parsons out of the game, you have a much better chance of winning than any other team. You take Parsons out, he is going, or you are going to get good stats if you ain't throwing interceptions. Dallas, it's just up and down with them. You know, we made it to the playoffs. My Steelers made it to the playoffs, yes, and of course we lost, but that was to be expected versus the Bills. I already expected that. But saying that he's not even top 5, no, you're right, he's not top 5, he's top 3, and he's sitting at that number 1 spot. Anybody in this that is worth a damn in this fucking football league will know that TJ Watt is the best damn defensive player in the world right now. That's not over exaggerating. That's not me saying that because he's a Steeler. I would say that about anybody else. Hell, I think that one of the best defensive players to ever play the game, or top defensive players, James Harrison, freaking Lawrence Taylor, like Mean Joe Green, all those guys, like it, and other players like Ed Reed and all that. It doesn't have to be just, it's not just Pittsburgh with me. I will tell you that you are one of the best if you show it. Those guys showed it. Parsons, on the other hand, has proven with double teams, his ass can't even get off a double team and be any effect towards a QB under pressure at that point. Not saying that he isn't. He is. I mean, he is a double-edged sword for that defense to get into the quarterback. There's no doubt that he's one of the best players in the game right now. But he just ain't TJ. TJ is from a different planet. TJ is a difference maker. Parsons is a difference maker. Garrett, he can be a difference maker. He really wasn't much at the end of the season. But when you put those sacks, tackles for loss, and forced fumbles, fumble recoveries, pass deflections, or whatever you may think of, the pass rush percentage does not matter at that point. That can't be your only excuse as a fan. And, you know, I'm sure Browns fans are happy that Myles Garrett won it. Congratulations to him. But it's an undeserving award that wasn't even supposed to go to him. The NFL plays favorites. They play favorites nowadays. It's not like it used to be where you could just go vote the right way, or they just pick the right player who at the time was the right pick to win Defense Player of the Year. They used to do it the right way. But now it's like they just, oh, well, you haven't won Defensive Player of the Year yet. Here you go. We know you're not better than TJ Watt we know you didn't have a better season than Max Crosby, Max Crosby, Khalil Mack, and all that. But here, you can have defensive player. He wasn't even the second best. Hell, like, not even the third. That was Khalil Mack. But anyway, the just like the Pro Bowl, the awards for Defensive Player of the Year are are just favored. You pick your favorite player and that's it. It used to be fans could go and vote the right player. They used to do that. And anybody who actually pays attention to these damn games will tell you the truth. And the truth is this: TJ should have won Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, he found out early that he was not going to win it, and they told him, pretty much, I guess, told him that. So he didn't show up. And I don't blame him. What's he got to do? Does he got to get 50, 60 sacks a season to get Defensive Player of the Year? Or are we just going to go off and jerk off other players and suck them off and give them Defensive Player of the Year award even though they aren't the leader in their position? That's all it is. It's a bunch of jerk-offs that do this shit now. Roger Goodell doesn't care about the fucking award. He favors... God, they try favoring Garrett every year. And those who say that he is the rightful winner, no, the fuck he's not. Anybody with a brain that has a smart IQ of football will tell you TJ Watt should have won that. It's not it seriously is not that hard to comprehend, people. You and you know what? If you're a Browns fan saying that he deserves to win, you know damn well that that ain't the truth. So there's your prize. The middle finger. To those Browns fans who say he deserves it. To the ones that say TJ won, thank you. Because 9 times out of 10, it's little children on here that is saying that Garrett should be a winner. And it's better than TJ. They don't even have the comprehension of this fucking shit. But it's like this. If you... Let's say, for instance, if Max Crosby or Khalil Mack would have won it. Yeah, I'd be sitting here doing the same thing. Or not complaining, but giving my honest opinion on it. Garrett didn't deserve Defensive Player of the Year, and guess what? Nobody is going to fucking remember that. Nobody's sitting there like, yeah, Garrett is definitely the best player in the fucking NFL, even though he had 4 or 5 less sacks than TJ. Whether you see that as a big difference or not, that is a difference. TJ makes game-changing plays when Pittsburgh needs it the most, when we desperately need it the most. I get sick of the same outcome, man. They're always screwing TJ on something because, well, it's the NFL, and as long as you got money in your pocket, they'll screw you over 9 times out of 10. Hell, even TJ said, I feel like the refs and the NFL have something against me. And he's right. There's so many calls that should have been against offensive linemen for holding. It's ridiculous. if that does not prove how much of a game changer he is as a player, then you shouldn't be watching football. Go watch basketball or hockey or freaking soccer. The foreign football. There you go. Which is what it is. It was the first to be called football. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't watch fucking soccer. But as it stands, I'm telling you right now, get ready for a fucking explosion next season. Or actually this season coming up now is what we should say now. But this season coming up, be prepared for TJ Watt to possibly break the sack record. I'm confident in saying that because every time TJ gets pissed off about getting snubbed or gets shit talked to, this man is the Tasmanian devil in disguise. No, let me not even say that. He is Bane from Batman. He will outdo you in every stat. He's Scarecrow. He's all those villains. He'll make you realize your worst nightmares as Scarecrow. They'll put that Joker poison in him and then he'll just unleash his inner Bane. And then he'll be coming after the Bruja. And if you don't know what that is Spanish for witch. And the witch is at quarterback and he's ready to take it to the stake. He's going to get his stats even better going into next season. It's going to happen. I can see it. I don't even have to see the games right now to know that he's going to do that. TJ is that fucking dude. Whether anybody wants to believe it or not, whether you're a fan of a different team, you think the Steelers suck, it doesn't matter. You can't sit there and say that TJ isn't the best damn defensive player in the world, in the league right now. And he's proven it time and time again. I just explained a whole fucking thing right there. Okay. But yeah, get ready for that. And I hope that Pittsburgh comes out next year and just completely surprises everybody. I hope we're able to finally say Super Bowl run. Grant, we won't, more than likely. And I'm accepting that. But I want to just say Pittsburgh wins a Super Bowl. I want to say that before I'm off this earth one day. Because 25 years old, or 24 years old, I'm still young. I'll be 25 this year. I won't be on this earth forever. We all die. We'll all pass away one day and meet Jesus. But that's it for me on this one. I've made a 30-minute long video. What else could I think of? Oh, hope you all are as much excited for this as I am, but Avatar: The Last Airbender live action series is going to be good. It's going to be good. And I can't wait. They got the bending right. They got all of that. I'm super excited for that. And it's getting even better as it goes on. So, yeah. I hope that this doesn't botch. I hope that all the trailers ain't a blind side to what will really happen. But I think that it'll do pretty solid. Grant, I don't think you'll see everything that happened in the show on here, or in the live action, but it'll be fine. I think that it'll do good. But yeah, the Chicago Bulls lost. I talked a little bit about Michael Parsons crap talking TJ. Buddy, you just made the biggest mistake of your career right there. TJ is about to go off and he's going to leave you in the dust. That's not me crap talking. I ain't smack talking, that's just facts. Because the animal in him, the he's going to transform and just absolutely bully every offensive lineman he sees, even when he gets double teamed. I'm calling that. And now, I know a lot of people will say, "Well, he's 30. He's gonna go down the. He's gonna slow down." No, he won't. TJ still shows everybody why he's still the best damn defensive player of the year, even close to his 30s. I don't know about anybody else, but that is just insane for a player to do what he's done, especially at his age right now. I know he's not really, 30 really isn't that old, but in football, it's old. So yeah, it could possibly be a broken record this year or this season coming up. But we gotta get through free agency, then the draft, and then we can go on to the season in September, which is or August, September. The season originally starts in September because regular season, but August as the preseason. So yeah, this will be the end of the video. Hope you all enjoyed. I want to see 30 likes, and my goal so far is to get 20 subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I know I've been a little bit slow. I took a little time off away from YouTube a little bit. I know I didn't do it that long, but again, at one point I was uploading 2-3 videos. So I kind of took a little break. Not using that as an excuse, but the uploads will be more consistent. So be prepared for what might come out. And when is the Bulls' next game? Now I'm curious. February 22nd. It'll be versus the Boston Celtics. Or Boston Celtics. My bad. So yeah, look forward to a video coming out that will be coming out during that night. I'm going to be more consistent with my uploads. I promise. Promise I will be. I just been going to the dentist a lot lately, and yeah. I just had a tooth put in right here. I know I didn't need to show that, but I had to have a tooth put in. Or not a tooth put in, but I had to have fillings put in because I have cavities. Pretty bad too. But I'm hoping I'll be able to keep them. So, yeah. Yeah, this is going on a little bit longer than what I expected, but just to let y'all know why, another reason why I have not been uploading is because I have been going to the dentist. I went one time, but I'm going with each appointment. I had to reschedule because my aunt had to work. She works from like 5 to 9 o'clock at night, taking care of people with health. So, yeah. But, again, enough of all that. Hope you all enjoyed. Again, like I said, I want to see 20 likes on this, 22 likes on this video, 20, 22. And the goal I'm setting is I'm going to hope to get 100 subscribers. But the only way I can do that is if you guys do it, because you guys are the ones who make this possible. So if you like my content, you want to see more frequent uploads, more consistent at that. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. So hopefully y'all have a blessed day. And if I have to leave you with a piece of positivity, here's what I'm going to leave you with. Don't let anybody in this world down or judge you based on how you are, especially if you're like me, autistic. That's why I stutter a lot or not stutter a lot, but I take time with what I'm about to say in these videos. Now, granted, right now I'm just talking here and there, but at times you'll see me kind of stop and think. So yeah, hope you all enjoy my stuff even with that. I really do want to do YouTube and stuff. It's fun. I enjoy it. I love putting out sports content for you guys. And I will be starting up baseball. The only reason I haven't done Penguins content is hockey and all that is because the Penguins are up and down. But I will also get Penguins content out. Look forward to that. So yeah, we got spring baseball just around the corner, people, not too far from now. I believe on the 23rd is the Pirates, 23rd, 24th. So I look forward to that. Again, see red if you can. Or just not see red if you can. See red and have a good day, and God bless you all.